Don't get your hopes up if you're hoping for Shaq, Chuck, Ernie, and Kenny on your Oregon State basketball broadcast.
Well, that's mean.
Well, I know, but Luke Fletcher, who runs the Ramblin' Roundup, okay, not associated with the Pac-12, but Georgia Tech, which is in Atlanta, Georgia. Has said, I can confirm TNT Sports may include Pac-12 games in its streaming service, Max, contingent upon both parties securing media rights agreement. Of note, each event broadcasted on TNT would also be accessible on Max. So this is a guy who's Atlanta-based, and that's, if you don't know, where TNT
is
headquartered at. He is reporting that Turner may be involved, and that would be TBS as well, Superstation. So move over Atlanta Braves baseball.
And what is it? What's the other network that they have that they run the
True TV.
True.
Yeah, True TV. The only reason why I mention this, and this is like somebody who's not as dialed in or locked in as most, but the reason why I mention it is based off of J.D. Wicker, the AD at San Diego State, and what he said just yesterday.
Yes.
Right? Which was that there is momentum gaining, that the end of March we could see a media rights deal kind of put into place, and a team adding as a full-time member, potential 3 partial or full-time members being added at some point after that. The wheels are in motion for the Pac-12's new media rights deal to be in, and the Pac-12 to survive. And it could happen as early as the end of next month. And that is huge for Oregon State, Washington State, and the rest of the schools that are joining into the Pac-12 conference. Having TNT and TBS, if you're a Beaver or a Coug fan, if in fact they are part of the media rights deal, that's huge for you too, because look, the worst thing in the world is being on a bunch of networks that you don't know where they are. You don't have to find them. The platform is inaccessible. Accessibility will be there if you're on in any portion of your media rights deal, TBS, TNT, or on the Max app. That's actually really positive news if I'm a Pac-12 fan of looking at that and saying, all right,
that's
there's
a
a home that
significantly
people know.
better landing spot than what they possibly could have had.
And TNT, as we found out during the college football playoff, they're starting to get into the game of college football because of the fact that they aired 2 of the college football playoff opening round games this past year due to the inventory logjam with ESPN and their family of networks. So this is a small thing. It's just a report. It's unverified. It's not from one of the big movers and shakers of reporting like a Dellinger or hell, even John Wilner, who is on top of most Pac-12 stuff. But a guy based out of Atlanta is saying, that steam is gaining some momentum down the tracks here, the steam engine, and we could see the Pac-12 on the TNT networks, the Turner family networks, TNT, TBS, and or Max.
Look, it's a better and more visible landing spot than you possibly could have hoped for.
Yeah.
I don't think you can slice that any other way.
Yeah.
I mean, what other landing spot were you hoping for?
Well, it's better than just saying, what the old Pac-12 and Larry Scott was like the Apple deal, right? And being on like Apple TV.
Mm-hmm.
It's better than that, because is it on a streaming platform? Yep, it's on Max. Is it in a streaming platform that a lot of people do have too? And it's one that it wouldn't be like I have to just buy this and basically all I'm going to watch is Pac-12 sports.
Yeah, and you're not going to get the with that package. You likely would have gotten a little bit more money. Let's say that the money stayed the same. It wouldn't, because the teams that are gone and the teams that are in now.
For sure.
But let's say that you did get that same level of revenue, or just slightly less. Let's say you got like 18 a year, something like that, right?
Yeah.
Which would be nice, but
which is nice.
Your distribution would be significantly limited in the sense of it is holistic and held in one place.
Yep.
As opposed to the TNT family of networks, which does have a wider audience.
Mm-hmm. And you're on TV and on the streaming, not just on.
You have multiple access points.
And look, this will in all likelihood just be part of what is a multi-network television package. It's good news, though.
Yes.
It's good news because
And you're not stringing together, like leftovers.
It's not the Pac-12 network where you're going to have to fight for distribution either.
TNT is on everything.
All right.
You're not going to have an issue where you run up against rights deals where a network isn't going to carry TNT or TBS.
Yeah, that'd be
those
bad news bears.
Is there a channel more synonymous with cable satellite than those networks?
No, not in my mind. No. Well, I mean, it's like CNN and Fox News. Yeah.
As far as like non-news programs,
you tell me you're not going to sign up for Oregon State versus Fresno State, and then right after Shawshank.
Yeah.
Let's go, dude.
Flip it on the morning to Charmed.
Yeah, you just sit there and you celebrate. You
it?
celebrate that win with Andy Dufresne climbing out the poop pipe.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, you know what? We have reached the other side. We got this. All right, let's get to hour number 2, where we will have some NFL news and notes plus some Wu-Tang Clan tickets. We have a new mock draft, and it's a doozy.
Oh, boy.
Mel Kiper Jr. Where does Shedeur Sanders go, and who is going number 1 overall? Danny and Dusty on the Fan.
Hey, it's